itself, or rune cards. There's lots and lots of different decks that you can use, as well as many different types of rune books. There's lots and lots of books that are specifically for runes. You'll get books that mix with different divination cards or tools, like this one here that does I Ching, tarot and runes. Then you'll get books that actually come with the decks for divination. Then you'll get, with this one here, this book in particular here, the Complete Illustrated Guide to Runes, it doesn't talk just about the divination, okay, and it doesn't talk just about the Germanic runes, the Norse runes, Anglo-Saxon runes. It's got a complete picture. It does talk about other aspects as well. It talks about runes for magic, runes for ritual, runes for healing, runes for divination, for language, for numerology, so many, astrology. Now there's lots and lots of different spreads as well. You can do the Celtic cross. There are runes that do the 10 rune spread, the astrology spread. Okay, you can start, doing the houses spread with the astrology aspects of it. You can get quite complicated with the spreads. Now, there's so many ways. Now, I did start with this, working with the elements. Now, different books will have different ideas in regards to the elements, which rune, let me see if I can find this aspect of it here. There's rune yoga. There's so many different ways of working with the runes. Coding, weaponry. Oh my, there's so many ways that runes were used in preparation. Okay, so sorry, I saw there we go. Here we go, the 5 elements meditation. We're talking about the earth meditations. So earth was, so when you're looking at earth, you're looking at Fihu, Uriz, Wunjed, Jira, Bacana. So it talks about the different runes, and I don't want to you can do the rune meditation here. 5 elements meditation. So there's earth, water, ice, air, and fire. So the runes are split into these 5 groups. And then you've got 6 was the subtle power meditation. So interesting there. So they've got the 5 elements, which is quite interesting. So if anyone's interested in a little bit more of that information, please let me know in the comments down below if you want me to explore that a little further. Okay, so if there's anything in this book, as I've talked about, there's also, which I think is quite interesting, rune exercises. If anyone's interested in me maybe going on a little bit more with that, I'm more than happy to sort of dive into this. If someone wants to follow a series of exercises and we want to do it together, please let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so there's runic colours, runic numerology, runic space, the time houses on the runes, the 12 halls of heaven. If you want me to go into a little bit more about the 12 halls of heaven, do a series on that, please let me know. We can explore those things together. Runic combinations. If you want to go into a little bit more about runic combinations, please let me know and we'll go dive this in together. We'll be able to sort of go into it a little bit more. So we have the runic triads. So again, a little bit more information in that, revealing the unseen. So it does talk about using divining the future, which is what we're talking about today. I just wanted to sort of explain a little bit of the other things that we could cover with the runes if you're interested. But what we're going to do is we're going to do another spread. Okay, so we're going to look at cards, riding the wagon, Now, techniques of runic definition, rune cast, rune spreads, runic readings. Okay, so the runic cross is another way of doing this. Okay, so we're looking at the pattern of the runes in the 5 direction spread represents the 4 basic directions of space around a center. For the 5 directions reading, randomize the rune stones or cards and draw them out as usual. Then lay them face down onto the casting cloth to make a cross of 4 with a 5th rune at the center. In the following order, place the first rune at the bottom of the cross, put the second to the left, and lay the third, then the fourth, and then the 5th at the center. So we do that. So in the lowest stone or card stands for the basic influences that underline the question. The second rune denotes the problems and obstacles, very similar to the Thor spread that we did last week. Okay, so that was the runic cross. The next one I want to do is a 7 rune. Okay, it's called the V, V-E. This reading uses 7 runes, is named for the Scandinavian sacred V-shaped enclosure of standing stones, used for worship and rune casting. A royal V exists to this day at Jellinge in Denmark. In the V rune reading, the stones are taken, or cards, are shuffled in the usual manner. So let's use this deck here, only because I don't have to worry too much about the meanings and things, because they're on the cards themselves. Okay, so let's shuffle the card. And then we're going to lay them out like a V. Okay, so starting with the top left hand, so if we're doing left, okay, so I hope I do this right. Okay, so this is what we're doing, this one here. Now remember, I'm doing this backwards, so excuse me for a second. Must be this side. Okay, so let's do. Oh, yep, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is what we've done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're starting with this one here. So this indicates influences that were operative in the past. Okay, so this one here, let me just turn some lights on here. Oh, there we go. So the first one talks about, so what did I say? Influences that were operating in the, oh, okay, interesting. It's Iwas, which is like you, translation of you. Okay, problem solving, strength under attack, protection. So protection, being able to solve problems influences my past. The second rune tells of the influences operating at the moment. So influences at this time. Responsibilities, home. Interesting. Universal truths. The third one stands for the reader's prospects for the future. What's my prospect for the future? Achievement. Overcome any difficulties, creativity, unity, potency. It's interesting. Okay, the fourth one, which lies at the point, is called the key. This is the most significant rune in the reading. It shows the inquirer's best possible course of action. So what's my best possible course of action? Moving forward. Progressing. Inner progress. That's interesting. Working with others, cooperation. Okay, the 5th rune tells feelings of attitudes of people that are close to me. This is what I need to know. Feelings of close to me. Some people might feel their needs needing to be taken up, self-restraint, avoidance of greed, patience. So people want their needs to be taken care of. They want to move forward in life. They want to transcend. But they have patience. That's interesting. That's people around me. The 6th rune indicates blockages and delays that might prevent a good background. Ooh, okay. So I would say, if it's going to be, I'd say it's misunderstanding. No clarity in the situation, no hope. That's going to stop me. That's going to be blockages and delays with Dagos. Okay, so that's understandable. And the 7th zone denotes the likely outcome of the matter. With torch, with knowledge, new outlook, understanding, inner guidance, enlightenment, and ideas. Okay, so interesting look at this spread. I just did a really quick summary. I didn't want to go too much detail, but it was more to show you the spread. You can do it yourself. I just wanted to show you the idea. Okay, so that's it from me. I love showing you different spreads that you can try for yourself and that you can explore, and I love to hear if you've tried it. Let me know what your thoughts are, what you think. So, like I said, runes is not my thing, so I'm just sort of going through the runes and developing, and I want to share it with you, and you can explore and develop for yourself. So, we had the first rune indicating the influences that were operative in the past. This is influences in the present. This is prospects for the future. This is, sorry, this is the key, the most significant rune. It inquires best possible course of action. Feelings and attitudes of people around me. This is blockages and delays, and this could be the final likely outcome of the matter overall. So interesting look at the spread. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care.